Hello everyone, Bea Grob here. My channel is about mixed media and more. Join me for art journaling, paintings, handmade books or journals and everything else I come up with. Hi all, today I'm back with a cover for a new art journal. I have lately ordered some art journals from Strathmore as I have started a monthly live art journal class in my studio. I figured out we're gonna start with the cover first. I will probably have most of the pages I'm preparing for this class as a YouTube video after the actual class. I have a link to the website in the description down below just in case you want to join. But now back to the table. I did start by sanding down the cover and then applying some gesso. I was going for a rather textured look, not for a smooth application, so I go and work on it until I'm happy. I did speed up the video and also edited out the boring parts. There is quite a bit of drying time involved between the layers. You can either let it dry naturally, or if you are like me rather impatient, use a heat tool. In the first seconds of the video I did show what I have planned to use. Amongst the normal stuff like paint and stencils, there was also a little plastic bucket with join compound. I have used that the first time in my art journal Crazy Pages. I will put the link in the iron card in the upper right corner. I started with the butterflies on this stencil from the Crafters Workshop, designed by Rebecca Meyer. The join compound is very fluffy and very lightweight. The behavior is quite different than our normal modeling paste, but you can work it. Once it is dry, it is fine and durable. I want a rather high texture, so I make sure that I have a good layer on the stencil. Now that the join compound is dry, I can go over with a yellow acrylic paint. I use a cosmetic sponge to get into all those crevices. To have a little color variation, I added some gold paint. Time to sand back some of the paint, With a sanding block or a piece of a medium grit sandpaper, you can sand off the paint and reveal the white. Next, I did seal everything with some Liquitex matte medium. In case you wonder why, I just want to make sure that this layer is protected. Whatever I'm gonna do afterwards, as still as it is somewhat wet, I can remove it without harming the under layer. Another stencil, this time with swirls and flowers. I'm only gonna use the swirls. It is quite an old one and I have no idea where it came from. Again, I have tried the joint compound completely, and now I'm grabbing kind of a neon orange and a hot pink. I decided to go on with a brush and also adding a bit of water to dilute the paint. Just be careful, if the joint compound isn't dry, you're gonna lift it up. Another protecting layer with Liquitex matte medium. I just go over the whole page and make sure that I hit the crevices too. Now it is also time for the napkins. My theme was India. I love their colors and patterns. They always look so rich and yummy for me. As usual, I remove all the underlayers and use only the top layer. This time I have a stencil from Viva Decor. It has some paisley patterns, which reminds me on India too. More paint in red. Some are plain acrylic paints. The one on the top right is an iridescent from Pebeo. My focal point is an elephant from this napkin. Instead of cutting out the elephant with a scissor, I tear carefully around the silhouette. Teared edges just blend in better. Whenever you want the image from a napkin to stand out, you have to make sure that you have a white background. So I add some white gesso to the place the elephant gonna be. The palace from the other napkin I want more in the background, so I glue it right onto the color without additional white. As you maybe can see, I go right over the stenciled area with the napkin. Napkins are very pliable. With normal paper you can't do those things. I have added more lighter paint around the elephant. And now I go around with a charcoal pencil to enhance. Charcoal needs a light coat with a fixative. I usually do it outside the studio, but for the video I decided to do it on camera. More is more. Here another layer with metallic waxes. To make them shine even more, I buff them with a dry towel.